Enjoy.
Tonight, the private affair, the national scandal, the public fallout. Andy Richter describes it all in his own words. This 2-hour presentation, March 3rd, 1999.
Describe yourself.
I'm outgoing. I'm fun to be with. I think I make a good sidekick on TV and in bed.
You testified that you and the president began what you described as intense flirting. When did you see him? What was this intense flirting like?
There was a lot of eyelash batting. That subtle widening of the eyes. And then one time I put my hands out like this, and he put his like that, and then we repeat. We laughed. It was great. The whole thing was great. I was aglow. Like a teenager. I couldn't focus. My boss had talked to me, and all I could think was, like, the president thinks I'm cute.
This photograph was taken before you actually began your relationship with the president. What did it bring to you? What thoughts?
I was nervous. I was just thinking, don't fart.
What'd you think?
But he'd been chewing gum right before. Actually, I think it was Razzles. So I started thinking, well, is that a candy or is it a gum? It took me right out of it. Broke the mood for me. I mean, what is it? What do you think? No, forget it. It doesn't matter.
How did it become so intimate so quickly?
I just looked at him and I said, listen, you're a grown man, I'm a grown man, let's get it on,
That first encounter, the president took a phone call from a congressman while you were very closely together. How did you feel about that?
I felt some pain in my back, and right around here was kind of like, pin. It's probably just from the position in the desk,
Where was your self-respect? Where was your self-esteem?
I think, here it is, right here.
What kinds of things did he say to you that made you feel this was not just sex?
Well, it wasn't always sexual, but it was physical, because we'd wrestle a lot. There was a lot of tickling. He'd spell words on my back with his finger, and I'd have to guess what it was. One time, he spelled tickle, and I guessed tickle, and then he actually tickled me. It was so much fun. I mean, probably my favorite thing was when we would just spoon.
Throughout most of the relationship, the oral sex was not brought to completion for the president.
No, not for the president.
The impression that the president gave was that this was a one-way street, that he was gratified and you were not. But the truth is that you were gratified. Sometimes you did what you call phone sex. A lot of people don't know what phone sex is.
Well, yeah, that's literally having sex with a phone.
Why don't you leave him alone and just get on with your life?
I think Jewel said it best. My hands are small, I know, but they're not yours. They are my own. Hello? Jewel? Jewel? All right, forget it. Look, sorry I'm not quoting the Andrews sisters or Og the Caveman.
How do you think he needed you?
Why did he need me? Give me your foot, I'll show you why.
As we talk now, today, is there anything you're afraid of?
Ghosts. Drowning. ghosts and drowning.
Any man in your life now?
Yeah, a great guy. A guy I've learned to love. A man named Andy Richter. Well, and there's a bike messenger named Lou.
Going well with Lou? All right, everybody. We'll take a little break. When we come back, William Shatner going to be joining us.